Hi, I'm Suzanne Cleary, and this is my poem entitled Lawrence Welk. If you were 12 years old and you wanted an accordion, and your father bought one for you on the condition that you'd work on the farm until you were 21, no pay except food and a bed, then you'd be, among other things, Lawrence Welk, who had walked to town, Strasburg, North Dakota, to the window of General Store and Pawn, where he heard his life call out to him from something a cross between an encyclopedia and an upholstered wagon spring, an instrument hard to love unless one already loves it and has never heard it played. Then, eventually, you'd be the man who traveled hundreds of miles, hoisting the wide strap over your head and right shoulder, and fitting your thick hands under the patent leather straps, pushing and pulling and pushing and pulling music from this contraption, each song a hard-earned song, the years on the farm paying off in muscle and stamina, scant drops of sweat on your brow, shining like the bubbles of champagne that would become your trademark, your orchestra's music called champagne music for the way it sparkled and rose, floating like nothing you'd seen on the farm except dust and money and years. You'd excel in business, your Saturday night TV show watched by millions of American grandparents, tapping toes to Elvis Presley's Don't Be Cruel, as sung by violinist Bob Lido, wearing press-on black sideburns. People could be cruel, you'd know this, but you'd never get discouraged. You'd never ask why it could not have been a flute or a fiddle that had called out to you, something less furniture-ish, riding your heart like the hardest moving day ever, a lazy boy sleeper sectional sofa wrestled up a winding staircase. If you'd had a father who drove a bargain hard as he drove horses, if you'd seen your father climb down from the wagon to water those horses, to unhitch them before the heat of day, and then stand knee-deep in a dust bowling field, could you have taken it? Yes. You would have taken from him the $400 accordion, played it after each night's last chore, years before you'd wear a white shirt, let alone a powder blue suit, let alone your hair pomaded to the shine of the sweat on the young boy you were when you told your father what you wanted, and he heard.